Commissioner Tobin.
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
I'm taking them in a group. Does anybody else have, but Commissioner Tobin and I, more children? Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Good morning. Today I'd like to honor 3 people. The first one is a young man in the city, Oliver Stern, who, although he's in 6th grade now, he's doing great things. He's going to do some great things in his life, and I'm glad that we're honoring him today. I expect that you'll be receiving honors for the next 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 years of your life, Oliver, because we know how special you are. We're also going to honor Sherry Lombardi, and we're going to honor Indira Rampersad. And this is for something called One World, Many Abilities. So let me read from our proclamation. And then we're also going to have some, I believe we're going to have some North Beach Elementary students that are going to come up. And these young men and women are also participants in this program. And they came because their teachers felt that these students could really appreciated this event. And the teachers believe that these kids have some very good insight, and they're very smart, and they can express some really good things about this program. So we expect that these young men and women will also be doing some great things in their lives, and we're honored and happy to have them here with us as well. Let me tell you about this program. Oliver Stern, a Miami Beach resident and 6th grade honors student at Ransom Everglades, who was born deaf, wears bilateral cochlear implants that allow him to hear, and has turned his disability into a powerful tool teaching other students. While a 5th grade student at North Beach Elementary, Oliver established a program called One World, Many Abilities that educates and enlightens the elementary school students by allowing each to understand, accept, and appreciate the abilities and limitations of persons living with disabilities. Modeled after the Ability Explosion program started on Miami Beach, which celebrates the abilities of persons living with disabilities, encouraging their acceptance by the community at large, and promoting innovations that will improve their lives. Now in its 2nd year, Oliver's program, One World, Many Abilities, has given each student a unique perspective by allowing each to adopt and simulate the disabilities of blindness, deafness, and paralysis for a day, learn from those in our community about living with a disability, and to share their experiences with others in a general assembly that takes place each year at North Beach Elementary. Oliver volunteers and donates his time serving as an ambassador at Miami Children's Hospital Craniofacial Center and the University of Miami Ear Institute, regularly speaking to children and their families about craniofacial anomalies, deafness, and cochlear implants and other therapies available, and shares his experience about his many surgeries and the recovery process. So today, myself and the rest of the commissioners and the mayor wanted to honor Oliver Stern as part of what I like to call my Passion Awards for your great passion and dedication to making things better. So thank you very much, Oliver. You're a heck of a young man.
Come up.
Okay.
Come on up. Whichever you want.
Thank you. Good morning, Madam Mayor and honorable city commissioners. Thank you for giving me this great honor today. I would like to thank Mrs. Rampersad and Mrs. Lombardi and you, the City Commission. Thank you, Mrs. Rampersad and Mrs. Lombardi, for helping me start and make the program successful. Without you, I couldn't have done it. Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners, for giving me the inspiration to start One World, Many Abilities. The inspiration all started when my dad was at a City Commission meeting and the video of this commission participating in Ability Explosion was shown. He told me about the program and it fascinated me. I really wanted to meet the founder of Ability Explosion, so my dad contacted David New and we arranged a time to meet each other. When we met and spoke, I knew that I wanted to replicate this program, but instead of it being from the perspective of an adult, it would be in the perspective of a kid. In the process of thinking about the program, I was lucky enough to have Mrs. Rampersad as a teacher and Mrs. Lombardi as a collaborator. They were major contributors to and co-founders of the program. It would never have happened without them or the support of Dr. Corals. Our program is a 3-day experience. On the first day, we have speakers come who are to speak about 3 disabilities: paralysis, deafness, and blindness. In our inaugural year, we were fortunate enough to have David New and Sabrina Cohen speak to us. The second day is our simulation day. The entire 5th grade is broken down into teams of 3 consisting of a simulator of the challenge, again, deafness, blindness, and paralysis, a videographer, and a reporter to document the experience. The simulators were devices that allow them to actually simulate, for example, a white cane or wheelchair, as may be appropriate. The third day is a debriefing, where we come together and discuss what we learned. The first year was a very successful year. The kids really learned something from it. This year, the kids even experienced some bullying during the program. They saw other kids mocking the blind simulators. My vision for the future of this program is to expand it to different schools so we can all teach the kids that even though you have a challenge, you are still the same as anyone else living in this world. It would also teach us empathy, which is our main point. The reason why this program is so important to me is that I was born deaf and as well as with a cleft lip and palate. I've undergone 20 surgeries, and today I hear with cochlear implants. These implanted devices, I have 1 for each ear. My hearing is not restored, but they allow me to hear. I am deaf without them. This is very personal to me. Thank you. Do you have any questions for me?
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Thank you.
Oliver,
so much,
if I may, you blew me away. As someone who, and my colleagues know, who have suffered from issues with my ears, and at this ripe age have even had to have tubes put in, I do understand sometimes the challenges that are encountered when you have fullness and you can't hear properly. You are an amazing young man. You are an asset to our community, and obviously an asset, and it's shown in your parents' faces how proud they are of you. Like I said, you just blow me away, young man. Continue with your successes, and may God bless you and give you many, many more successes in your life.